Okay, so this is a video and a little bit of a rant because I've never seen such hypocrisy before. And basically, this is about Harvey Weinstein, the alleged rapist, the alleged person that has sexually harassed dozens and dozens of women, and the guy who is on record as saying to a girl that he molested that this is just what I do, this is just what I'm used to. So anyway, it's been all over the news that he was fired from his own company. He's obviously a bigwig movie producer, and he, believed in something called the casting couch. That means if you're a female and you want to be in one of his movies, you had to sleep with him. Now, that's a disgusting practice. It's not really done anymore. He blames all these actions that he was a product of the 60s and 70s. But guess what? That really doesn't cut it, because there's a lot of people born in the 60s and 70s that don't go around harassing women. I've owned dozens and dozens of business. I've employed probably a couple of hundred women in those businesses, and not once have I sexually harassed anyone. So don't lump me into the same category as you, Harvey. And on a personal note, before I get into this, I'm glad that a couple of years ago, actually 2 years ago, I was in a restaurant in town in Connecticut, where he also has a house in my town. And I was asked by the maitre d' if the party I was with, which was my wife and another couple, if we would mind moving to another table, because Harvey Weinstein was there and they were going to use our table to put it together with one of another couple of tables to make a bigger table for him and some guests. Well, my answer was absolutely no. I don't give a crap who Harvey Weinstein is, and I did know of him. And I made a point to look at him and say, I will absolutely not give my table to that person over there, no matter who the hell he is. And he looked at me and he looked away. And to be honest, whatever, he's just a big fat jerk. So anyway, here's what he's doing now. So sorry for that little rant. But Harvey Weinstein, now that he has been fired from his company, says that now that he has time on his hands and he's going to go into therapy in Europe, he is now going to focus his anger in his recovery process toward the NRA and its executive, Wayne LaPierre. So talk about a smokescreen. So let me see. I'm accused of sexual harassment. I'm in the newspaper. I'm in TV every day. People talking about what a despicable person I am. My wife just filed for divorce from me. So what I'll do is I'll make a little bit of a smokescreen. I'll pivot, as they said during the political election, and I'll see if I could get the stuff off my back by going after the NRA. Well, first of all, good luck with that, because in 2014 you were quoted on the now defunct Piers Morgan show, another anti-gunner. That's all he did, a guy from England going on and on about how much Americans are wrong with our Second Amendment. Anyway, his show was canceled. But you were on his show saying how you're going to make a movie with Meryl Streep and you're going to make the NRA wish they were never born again. Well, guess what? That movie never got made, and you just kept on doing what you do, and that's great. So anyway, this is all coming from a guy that has produced such classics, and actually some really good movies, quite frankly. Gangs of New York, Kill Bill, Hateful Eight, Rambo, Kill Shot, Pulp Fiction, Django Unchained, which that's the picture right there. So the guy's made some good movies, and they're tremendously violent, and they all have guns in them, and they all have a lot of violence in them. So again, a total hypocrite, Harvey Weinstein. I hope you get everything that's coming to you. I hope that I see more and more of these celebrities are coming out now saying that you harassed them. And again, some have actually accused this guy of rape. So I hope that, this goes to the next level where not just that you could pay off a couple of $1 million to these people. I hope it goes to the next level where you're criminally prosecuted, because I don't know about you guys, but, I have a daughter. I have nieces. I have a lot of women in my life, and Harvey is very lucky that he didn't sexually harass one of those, because he would have got a different form of justice. But that's it. And I guess that's the problem with people these days. You know, not saying people should be vigilantes or take matters into their own hands, but on something like that, without a shadow of a doubt, I would have taken that into my own hand. And I would have dealt with Harvey personally. Again, since he only lived 2 blocks away, would have been quite easy. Anyway, it's not a threat. I think the guy is a sleaze bag and the biggest hypocrite that I've never heard of. And my final point is, go ahead, try to take on the NRA, and let's see what happens. But quite frankly, I think you got a lot more on your hands to do than worrying about Wayne LaPierre from the NRA. So anyway, so thanks very much for listening to my rant, and good luck, Harvey, and I hope you see the inside of a nice 4x6 jail cell. It's a lot better than Greenwich and Westport, Connecticut for you. That's what you deserve, that's for sure. And that's it. So, all right, guys, thanks for listening to this rant, but what a hypocrite. It just literally made my blood boil. Thanks very much.